Hi everyone, so I'm back out just going to go through some of the changes that we've done, or some of the undoing of the bike that we've done over the last day or so. I did try and come out and film it last night, but it was just too dark. It's going dark at 5 o'clock at night at the moment. So yeah, we've taken the seat off. So that literally is just 2 screws there. Take the pillion seat off, and then that's it. Yeah, 2 screws at the back, sorry, 2 screws there, then the whole lot comes off. So that's it. The big chunky seat, which actually I have loved the comfort of this seat. And this bike with the suspension, it's been like a big bouncy thing to ride. It's been ace. I've absolutely loved it. It isn't going to be like that now. It is a cruiser style, so I guess they put a big comfy seat on it, but you're not going to do like hundreds of miles on this little 250, or I'm not. I suppose some people could, and you know, fair play to them. So seat off. Then these bag brackets. Now, so the rear one here was easy to undo. That was just into the actual bracket. This front one went through, it was these big screws. So it went, big bolts, went through there, through the bracket, through the mudguard, and through the mudguard, it was so rusty. The nut on the back was absolutely rusted on. So I must have WD-40'd it about 4 times, in and out, coming out at lunchtime, coming out in the evening. It's an absolute nightmare. Anyway, I had to get Paul to get his muscles on it, and he got that off eventually. So it's exactly the same on the other side. And then I'll just take you around the other side, because the next job now, each one of these nuts needs undoing, but like this one, they're absolutely rusted on at the back. So the way we're going to approach it now is just to take this whole back end off. It's all attached, so all I need to do is detach the wires, because I'll need those for my next backlight and my indicators. So the way you do it is take the shock absorbers off, and then this whole lot undoes and it lifts off. So yeah, so you can see from here to here that shock absorber's been removed. Yeah, so by unbolting all this back end will lift off the mudguard, the bracket, the indicators, the backlight, anything that's attached to it, because we're not going to use that. We're going to have a new mudguard. So Paul is going to jack so obviously we've taken one shocker off, but we can't take both off because the other one's holding the bike up at the moment, and the stand. Paul's going to get his jack either later on today or tomorrow, jack the bike up, take this other shock absorber off. So he's obviously going to need to jack it up so the whole bike doesn't fall over and collapse. Then take this back end off, put the shocks back on to stabilise the bike, and then work out where we go from there. I don't think we'll put the new mudguard on yet. We'll just leave it, just leave nothing there to work out how we want it. So we have got 2 different mudguards like in our garage at the moment that I could potentially use, so we'll have a look at those. Yeah, so we've got the choice of those 2. So say at the moment I'm favouring the black one, because it's more the shape and size that I want. I'd even go smaller if I could, to be fair. But this, the one at the bottom, say Paul is prepared to cut that down if this one doesn't work out so well. But this one's so much heavier. I mean, it's thicker metal as well as being bigger. But I do like the ridge in that one. So yeah, there's a couple of options. Get some WD-40, got myself a massive big tin here, because I think there's a lot of this going to be needed over the coming weeks and months. So yeah, I'm just going to WD-40 the screws and bolts ready for getting off. And then also I'm going to just disconnect wires that lead to the backlight and the indicators, so that when the mudguard comes off, that's not all still attached. And so if we just get in and have a closer look, so this goes over there, so I'm taking that cover off, and the rear wires, if I remember rightly, it's this lot here. So what I need to do is disconnect those green and brown ones, go to this rear light here, so that's quite obvious, and then I'm guessing the blue and the orange and the brown, oh no, that brown one goes to the back light, the blue and the orange either for either indicator, but also we've got the number plate light here as well, so I guess one of them's for that. So anyway, all I'm going to do is disconnect them here, and then when we pull that back mudguard off, it'll all come free. Okay, so I've not got a key in the ignition. Hopefully I'm not going to blow any fuses. So it is literally those 5. That's it. There's always one in there that doesn't want to play games. Or that does want to play games. It's probably my very strong. There you go. Right, so when that rear mudguard comes off, that can go shooting off down there with those, and then these can be left ready to connect up the new wiring. As you know, wiring is not my strong point, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's another one of those where I'll go, oh, we'll just leave it for now and cross that bridge when we come to it. We were out here last night and getting all set up to take this back mudguard off, so Paul's put the bike up on the jack for me. That shocker we took off a couple of nights ago, and then this shock absorber on this side's now been taken off. I sprayed these 2 big bolts with WD-40 a couple of times yesterday, and this one here as well. We've just put those end bolts back in so we don't lose them for the shock absorbers, put all of them back in. And then I've also put the seat bolts back in as well so we don't lose those. What I'm going to do today, so I'm actually going to try this myself, is take these big bolts out here, so unscrew these nuts. Got a little, well no, I've got a big spanner to do that. We've sussed out which size we need, and that's the right one. So I am going to try and unbolt those, hopefully without knocking my bike over. We've got some wood wedging it up under there, and then yeah, try and lift this back mudguard off. So fingers crossed it all goes to plan. Right, it's the second big bolt. It's had Loctite on it, so I was lucky that came off. Right, so what's happening here now? Where's it getting stuck? I can't really see where it's getting stuck. Quite heavy though. I mean, I think, is that side off? So it's this side. Oh, it might be these wires. Oh no, that's fine. Where's it getting stuck? Maybe it's just me being weak. I am weak. Oh, there you go. I've got it trapped between my legs as well, so I don't drop it. I feel like it's coming off, but that's it. Whoa! Oh wow, look at that. So that is what I've just taken off, that massive thing, and that is what I'm left with. So now we can have a look what we think this looks like. So I think that is going to be the mudguard that I go with on there. Ah, that's too big. That won't even fit between the brackets there. So that one's a non-starter. But this one, that's going to be bob on. God, that's going to look so different now all that rear mudguard's off. So now I've got to try and put the shock absorbers back on. See, look now, there's no way I'm going to be able to put that on because I can't lift the bike, so I'll have to wait for Paul to come back to do that. Yeah, so I do like this without the big, I want to say ugly. I've always thought it was pretty big and ugly, but when it was the standard bike, I suppose, yeah, it's how it should be. But now we're going in for a completely different look. I'm liking it. Now whether we can jack the bike, I daren't do anything with the jack because I don't want the bike falling and then we're not be able to lift it. I think I can lift this bike actually. I definitely can't lift my Harley, but I think I can lift this bike and my Honda Rebel 500 because they're a lot lighter. This bike's only 140 kilos, so there's a better chance I can lift this. Obviously we'll need to decide what brackets we need putting on here to put a different seat on, but we'll come to that later. Just want to get these shock absorbers back on and then take it from there.